So yeah, I'm at this new location with a new manager and I'm hating it. I am absolutely hating it. And I love anything medical. I love anything medical. And so at this point, at this point, the word got out that she was going to terminate me. So I said, you know what? I asked my husband that morning. I said, you know what? At this point, I'm going to get her before she get me. Put in my notice. I'm leaving. And she was like, okay, that's fine. And I haven't heard from her since. They messed up my checks. It was just a really bad experience. And I was like asking God, like, why am I in this experience? I do not know why. I do not know why. And the whole time God is telling me, because I have bigger plans for you. You just don't see it right now. But I have way bigger plans for you. And so I got blessed to work from home. So I started a work from home job or whatever. And out of my control, my monitor gets lost. I'm like, what is going on? How is my monitor now lost? Monitor got lost. I'm like, okay. So then now I'm out of training and my monitor is still lost. And they're like, Bianca, where's the monitor? I'm like, I don't know. It never came to my house. That happened. I'm like, this is insane. So I'm like, at this point, me or my husband could catch a break. We both like it's just going clean in at this point. And I'm like, you know, at this point in time, we can't use the pool at our rental home. I was like, I'm not trying to use the pool. So I can't use the pool. My landlord said we cannot use the pool. And I was mad about that because I'm like, how are we supposed to be living in Houston, Texas? We have a whole community pool and we cannot use it. Something is wrong. And I started to feel like, well, maybe because I'm black, we can't use it. So I moved. We moved into our big house. Now, our big house, I'm telling you, our big house was really nice. But always do research on your homes that you're moving into. I told myself I will never move into another rental house because of that house. And let me tell you why. That rental house was big. It was beautiful. It was huge. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it until things start going wrong. We ended up getting a puppy. His name was Grayson. Everything was going back. Okay, at this point, everything was going good. So then at this point, I ended up getting another job because that job let me go because they lost the monitor. And I'm like, I don't know where that monitor is. Like, it never, and the lady was like, yeah, you're right. It never showed up to your house. I'm like, it didn't. That's out of my control. But they still let me go. So I was like, okay, at this point, I'm being let go because I don't have a monitor. So we moved to the big house. We're in the big house. Everything's going good. I got a job off 610 working for the veterans. I got a job over there and I enjoyed it, but the commute was ridiculous. In the morning, it would take me I would have to leave a whole hour early just to make it to work on time. And it was just not working really good with my schedule. My daughter would have to walk home by herself after school, and she had band practice after school, so she didn't walk home until 6:00. So I'm like, this cannot keep happening. My daughter is literally walking home by herself after 6:00 because I'm not getting home. I'm not getting off till 5, and I don't get home until 7. So this is not working out for me. And my husband was working too. So I'm like, this is not working out for me. Even though my mom was like not too far away, but she was. I was just like, this is just not working. This is just not working. So my husband was like, you can quit it. You want to quit it? Quit it. We trust in God that you're going to find something else. I said, bet. So then my sister invited us to go to church. As a church that she found, it was called CTAG. We started going to CTAG, and I instantly loved my preacher's preacher. His preaching was amazing. I loved it, and we started getting heavy in church. And so we're still at the big house. Everything is going good. So both of my daughters are saved and sanctified. They both have the Holy Ghost. God filled them with the Holy Ghost. They got saved unexpectedly. And so when they got saved, the devil seemed like he started coming at us 100 times worse. Now you got 3 people in the house that saved. And so now I'm going to come and try to destroy some stuff. When I tell you my girls are the most strongest 2 individuals I have ever encountered, and I'm not just saying that because they're my daughters. I'm saying that because I witnessed them go through a lot of stuff spiritually. But Brielle is seeing spirits in the house. I kind of felt like it was spirits in the house, but I didn't. I kind of felt it. But you know how like you love something so much, you just don't want to believe. You just don't want to believe something, you know? And at night, Brielle, she finally told me and my husband that it was a spirit in her room. It would come at night and it would be in her corner, in her room. And so we prayed it. I tried to pray it out. Put holy oil, everything. Then Bryce started having sleep paralysis, if that's what it's called. And Bryce started having that. And I'm like, what's going on? So then So at this point, one day, I was working from home. I got another work from home job. And I worked in my living room, but the stairs were right off the living room going up. And Grayson, it was just me and Grayson in the house. Everybody else was at school and work. Me and Grayson in the house, and it's pitch black because it's storming. And Grayson is looking up at the stairs and he is barking. One thing you have to understand is pets and babies and children, they can see things that we cannot see as adults. And so if your child ever comes to you and say, hey, I seen this, I seen that, you best to believe them, okay? Because I was not believing my daughter. I was not until this day. Grayson started barking. Grayson ran up the stairs into our loft area. And I'm like, what is he doing? I run upstairs to the loft area and Brielle's door is shut. He starts barking literally at the door. Now, kid you, there's nobody in this house but me and him. He starts barking at the door. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And he starts growling at the door. And I'm like, the devil is a lie. The devil is a big lie. I run downstairs, go get my blessed oil. And I'm putting it on the doorknob. I didn't open the door. I just put it on the doorknob, put it on the door. And I start praying. I said, Lord, I need you now more than ever. Whatever's in this room, I need you to take it away from this room. So at this point, I put Brielle in Briar's room. She's sleeping in Briar's room. She's just going in her room. She's going in her room during the day to get things, and then we're closing it back up. And I'm like, I can't keep living like this. I'm paying way too much for this house. This house is $3,200 a month. Plus the utilities and everything is due on the same day as rent. So our utilities in that house are running altogether, water, sewer, all that. It was running about $500. So at the $500 on top of the $3,200, I was like, absolutely not. We're paying way too much to be having that door shut. So then that's when Taylor came. Taylor was heavy in church. And she came and she opened up windows. She said, that's who taught me. You have to open up windows. You have to open up doors. And you have to denounce it and tell it where to go. Okay? Taylor did that. We had no more issues. We had no more issues in the house. And so after that, I was just like, I'm ready to get out this house. And I found an apartment complex that was brand new. And I'm like, let's just move into this apartment complex. I told my husband, let's just move into the apartment complex. He was like, you sure? I'm like,